This seemingly ordinary dried-up monkey's paw possessed the miraculous power to make dreams come true. However, with each wish granted, one of its fingers would curl inward. Once all 3 fingers closed, it would lose its power until finding a new owner, when the fingers would unfurl again to fulfill more wishes. What nobody realized was that every wish granted by the paw demanded an equal price in return. The Whites had acquired the paw through a stroke of luck, but like most people, they dismissed the stories about it as mere legend. This led Mrs. White to unconsciously waste 2 wishes. As their funeral home business faced bankruptcy, Mrs. White desperately turned to the paw for their final wish, hoping for endless wealth for herself and her husband. After making the wish, the paw's last finger predictably curled inward. What the couple never anticipated was that just days later, Mrs. White would slip while decorating their Christmas tree and die instantly. Mr. White subsequently received a massive insurance payout from his wife's death, allowing him to live a life of financial comfort. Yet the money brought him no happiness. He constantly longed for his wife, and eventually, unable to bear life without her companionship, he decided to use the monkey's paw's power to resurrect her. After making his wish, the lights in the room began to flicker uncontrollably. Then he heard his wife's voice. Mr. White rushed out of the room but couldn't find any trace of her, making him wonder if it had all been his imagination. From that day forward, nearly every night, Mr. White would hear his wife calling his name. He convinced himself it was just an auditory hallucination caused by his grief until one night while working, the coffin behind him suddenly snapped shut with a loud bang.